So Hank Green recently invented a new word connections puzzle that he calls 4x3, and I made a little app that lets you play it and also lets you make your own versions that generalize it and extend it in lots of different ways. So let's see how it works. So this is in Marimo, which is a nice Python notebook that is interactive. If you load up this page, the link is in the description, you'll get all the code and stuff. What you want to do is click this little button right here that will set it into app view, and then you'll get it like it's some kind of app. So here is the puzzle. If you click into instructions here, it'll give you some instructions, but let me just describe to you what it is. I guess I'll leave this open for a second if you want to pause the video and read it. But here's basically the game. You have these words that are given to us in a word bank. In this case, Hank invented these. It's Falcon, Iron, Mercury, Atlas, Venus, Bowie, Planet, Earth, and Gold. And the point of the game is you got to take these words from the word bank and put them in these word slots, number 0 all the way up to number 8. And you have to do it in such a way that each of these groups that is shown in this diagram is matching a theme. So in this case, there are 4 groups: the red group, the blue group, the yellow group, and the green group, and each one has 3 words in it, which is why Hank called this 4x3. When Hank did it, he didn't draw this nice picture. I immediately thought of like a Venn diagram when he was describing the rules, so that is how I drew it. And you'll see that as I go in the video, there'll be other shapes we can do. So if you think of it like this, there's lots of fun diagrams you can make to make it work. You might notice, for example, planets is coming out to me. We've got Mercury. Let's put that in over here on the left. So that's number 3. So Mercury can go into number 3 here on the left. The next planet over is Venus. We're going to put that in here at number 4. And you just click on the word bank and then the word slot to move a word into it. It would be ideal if you could click over here, but unfortunately I'm not good at programming, so this is the best I could do. Number 0 will be Earth, Mercury, Venus, Earth, for left to right here of these 3. And look, we got a correct set, so we got a check mark. One of the groups really is Mercury, Venus, Earth. Now here is why it's a tricky puzzle and why I like it so much. Earth is in the center here, but that might not be right. So even though we got Mercury, Venus, Earth, and that is a right set, we need to fill in all of them. And right now, Earth is over here in the very middle. Earth is going to be in all of them, we're saying. Is that true? Actually, I'll just give it away. Earth is not the right answer in the middle. So we got to shuffle these around. It's not Earth that goes in the middle. It's one of the other 2, Mercury or Venus. I'll let you play with it if you want. You can click the description and try it out yourself. If you ever make a mistake, you can click on things to put them back in the word bank. So let's put Earth back in the word bank. And we're going to have to do some rejigging. So why don't we put them all back in the word bank and start over? So that is Hank's 4x3 challenge. You can try it out yourself. I think it's a nice one. I think there's lots of different ways you could do it. You can make your own. There'll be some more information on how to make your own by the end of the video. But the cool thing that I think is great, that I think Hank didn't realize, is that if you think of it as a Venn diagram like I have, you can make all sorts of funny shapes. So here's another one I came up with that I call the outer square. So outer square. So same idea. You have your word bank. You got to put them in the slots so that they make patterns. So every group that is highlighted in the Venn diagram has to be its own thing. So 0, 1, and 2 go together, 0, 3, and 5 go together, 5, 6, and 7, and 2, 4, and 7. And these are the words I came up with. Can you figure out how to put them in so it all makes sense? Might be kind of hard because, you got to really get the corners right. They're in 2 groups at a time, so you can't mess that up. And if you want to see how to make your own, I made a really simple example here. So we got cat, rat, ball, and bat that are arranged in these 2 groups. You might, solve this one quite quickly. The answer is that bat and ball goes here, and bat, cat, and rat go here. So bat is the kind of overlap guy in number 2, and number 3 is ball. Cat and rat can go here in any order, and look, we got them all right, so we win. And to see how it works, let's go back into the edit mode, and let's scroll down to how this works, and you can see how this is coded up. So what you got to do is you make the word bank, and that's just a list in Python. You write down what words you want. This is maybe the hardest part of the whole thing. You have to specify the coordinates that you want the word slots to be in. And it's kind of in row column format. So 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0 are these things, 0, 0, 1, 0, and 2, 0. So 1 over, 2 over, and 0 over, and 0 down. So these are the XY coordinates, if you want, of these number 0, number 1, and number 2 slots. And last but not least, 2, 1, that is 2 across and 1 down. That'll be this number 3 slot over here. So this specifies the coordinates of these things. And we also have to specify the groups. So 0, 1, and 2 are in a group together. So 0, 1, and 2 are in a group together, and 2 and 3 are in a group together. And the program automatically kind of draws a rectangle around them. So you should put them, try to arrange them so they're either in rows or columns, so that comes out the way you want. Last but not least, you have to tell the computer what the answer is. I guess I spoiled it here. So rat, cat, bat are together, and bat and ball are together, and then it'll automatically try to do these correct sets as people play it. Then you have to do a little bit of this Marimo magic, which is this interactive Python notebook. You have to make this state variable. That's the way I figured out how to do it. And then you call my function, Venn word game, with these inputs, and it will make the thing. And you gotta call it like this. So this is the actual cell that is playing the game. You have to put get state so that it knows to update itself. So it sees that the state is being called here and is automatically updating this. If you leave this get state out, it won't update the right way. And then game is just printing out this whole little game thing with the little instruction widget that gives you the instructions and all the buttons and all that. If you want to see the code, it's all down here. I used some AI programming tools for a lot of it to do some of the grunt work on making the things. The main hard part was writing all the HTML here. So it makes a little Venn diagram in HTML and it prints that out. So that was the hardest part, was getting that to work. And there's like lots of little buttons and things. If you know Marimo, it's a really cool way to make these interactive Python things. So I don't know, I just thought I'd put that out there. If you want to make your own, go ahead and make your own. Can you come up with some cool shapes that have some cool answers? Let me know.